Boston Review.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Hello? Can we hear me now? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me now? It looks to be working. Let's go back. Wait. That one. There we go. Alright, so I'm assuming that y'all couldn't hear me. So let's do this again. Important announcements. Number 1, check Power School. It's Friday. 2, no school on Monday for the Jewish holiday of Rosh Hashanah. Happy New Year to all of our Jewish friends, including myself and my family. Eat some apples and honey and have a sweet, sweet New Year. 3, Friday, September 30th. Please bring your Chromebook and your headphones. You will need them for class. Last but not least, if you have not done so already, please bring lined paper in for your interactive notebook, aka your binder, because we're going to start needing it. Okay? Cool. All right, let's go into what we did in social studies this week. So, my iPad's not working with my computer. I don't know why, but we're going to just go with it. All right? So, first thing we did is we had a technology setup day. We set up things for our technology tools that we're going to be using, things like Apex Learning and Khan Academy. and Edpuzzle. And we're still working on the Edpuzzle issues. Hopefully they will be resolved by the next time we need them. So we did that. We signed up for all those websites, got ourselves set up. I know some of you still have to sign up for Apex, which we're going to do next week. So the first thing we did was we found our find the city activity. Basically what we did is I gave you a bunch of coordinates and you had to find cities in the United States. So you had to use your latitude and longitude lines to come up with the closest city. And we did that. That was awesome. You know what? I'm just going to get off of this and go just straight over here. So that way I can just look straight at you because I have nothing to show you, unfortunately. So we found the cities, and remember, when you're looking for cities using coordinates, you always use the latitude first. Lines of latitude go left to right when you look on a map, right? But when you are looking at a coordinate and it says north or south, if it's north, that means it is above the equator, and if it is south, that means it is below the equator. Lines of longitude go up and down, but as we know, they go east to west, right? So if you are east, you are to the right side of the prime meridian. If you are looking at a map and you are looking for a west line of longitude, it is to the left, of the prime meridian. Okay? Then we learned our continents and oceans, and we took our first quiz. 7 continents, 5 oceans, prime meridian, and equator were the things you had to find on a map. And if you don't remember, the 7 continents are North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, and Australia. And what makes Australia unique is it is the only continent with 1 country on it. 1. 5 oceans. Pacific, which you'll notice is on both sides of the map. Because remember, maps are flat. The Earth is a sphere. So that's why they're on both sides of the map. The Atlantic Ocean. The Arctic Ocean, which is in the north by the North Pole. The Southern Ocean, which is to the south, above Antarctica, where the penguins are. And the Indian Ocean, right underneath India. Right east of Africa, north of Australia, and south of Asia. All there. Someone just texted me that you couldn't hear me. Thank you. That text would have been great 5 minutes ago. But that's okay. We're moving on. Then we learned about the 5 themes of geography. Yes, the 5 themes. 5 themes of geography. 5 themes of geography. We got 5. Yeah, remember the cringy video that you all were like, oh, Mr. Ross, I don't want to watch it. It is awesome. How dare you? Awesome. So there are 5 themes of geography. In case you don't remember, the acronym to help you is Mr. Help. Movement, region, human-environment interaction, location, and place. Movement tells us how humans, products, and ideas get from one place to another. And we talked about how these things move, right? We talked about how humans move by walking, running, bicycles, motorcycles, cars, trucks, planes, and boats. Products like, PS5s, sneakers, computers. They move by planes, trains, boats, and trucks. And then we talked about ideas and how in the beginning people shared ideas by talking, right? They talked to somebody. I did the example of like the orange or the wheel, right? What's up, bro? You ever heard of a wheel? No. Look at this thing. I attach it to some horses and I can travel. Dude, I want some. Here's 4 of them. And then that person makes 4 more and he sells them, and 4 more and 4 more until everybody's got a wheel. Amazing. Movement. Then we talked about regions. And regions are when places have something similar, right? So we talked about how in New England, some things we share in common with our New England states. Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Yeah, that was all of them. Connecticut. What do we have that other parts of the country don't? Well, we have terrible, terrible snowy winters. They're cold, and Mr. Roston does not like them at all. No, I do not ski or snowboard. I do not like the snow. Ask Mrs. Roston. She'll tell you. I'd rather sit inside all day underneath a nice warm blanket. Forget the snow. Not my thing. Sorry. Mrs. Roston is texting me. Okay. I don't think she remembers that I'm on Roston Reviews. Anyway, I am going to have to hurry this up, though. Sorry. Anyway, so regions are how places have things in common with other places, right? So we talked about New England. We talked about how New England is known for lobster rolls, right? How Maine has the more buttery one and Connecticut has the more mayo-y one. And then we talked about how in the Northeast, how we have the best pizza in the country. It is undeniable. The pizza guy from the internet has said as much that New Haven, Connecticut is the pizza capital of the world. You cannot beat Sally's or Frank Pepe's Pizza. You just cannot do it. I'm sorry. You cannot. We have the best pizza in the country. There, I said it. Hot take. Moving on. Human environment interaction. It is how humans interact with our environment, right? So we talked about how humans adapt, modify, and depend on the environment. How do humans adapt to their environment? When it's hot out, we wear shorts. When it's cold out, we wear coats. Adapting. Modifying. How we change our environment. Oh, there's a big body of water and I need to get to the other side. How do I modify my environment? Building a bridge. Oh, I need a place to live. I don't want to get rained on and snowed on all day. How do I modify my environment? I build a house. Depending. How do humans depend on their environment? Food. We grow food. I gave the example. Y'all want pizza? You need to grow the grain and then crush the grain into flour. You like French fries? All y'all said you like French fries. No French fries without potatoes growing in the ground. Just not happening. Depending. Okay? Then we did location, and we know that there are two types of location. There is absolute location and relative location. Absolute location, we already know. It's an exact address. 72 Hospital Avenue. Bam. Exact location. Coordinates. 40 degrees north, 75 degrees west, Paris, France. Boom. Absolute location. Relative location is how one place relates to another place. So, for example, Broadview is next to a hospital. Mr. Roston lives east of Broadview. My favorite deli is down the hill. Relative location. And last but not least, place. And remember, the definition of place is how you would describe a location based on its human and physical characteristics. And we talked about the difference between human and physical characteristics. Physical characteristics are made by the earth. Human characteristics are made by humans. That's right. So, physical characteristics, land masses, bodies of water, ecosystems. Land masses, mountains, plains, plateaus. Bodies of water, oceans, rivers, lakes, creeks, made by the earth. Ecosystems, climate, all that good stuff. Then we have human characteristics, things that humans build, buildings, roads, bridges, transportation. There you go. The 5 themes of geography, which I may remind you, you should have done your homework. If you did not do your homework and create your 5 pages for the 5 themes of geography, I will be checking it. I checked 3 classes already. That means 2 left. You know who you are. Get your pages done. Green and blue. Green and yellow. Class. Hashtag just saying. Anyway, 5 themes of geography. And we're going to use those 5 themes to help us study the civilizations that we're going to study this year. Like Mesopotamia and Egypt and China and India and Greece and Rome. All of them. All of them. It's going to be awesome. Then today, we started timelines. We learned what a timeline is. What's a timeline? It's a diagram that helps us keep events and time periods in order for us to be able to help us learn from them. Simple. We learned how to make a timeline today, which, again, yellow and green, you're going to do on Tuesday. And we'll go through that on the next one. All right? All right. That's it. I got to run. I got to get out of here. So I'm going to leave you with a quote of the day. Are you ready? Happiness is in the heart. Don't forget the small things that make you happy. All right, friends. That's it for today. I got to run. I'm sorry I had some technical difficulties. Next time, I promise it will be better. Hopefully the iPad will work. And knock on wood, I'll be able to show you all the cool stuff. Parents, if you're watching, I did send the weekly review over Parent Square. Hopefully you got it. And next week, I'm going to be sending out another way that we can communicate. And hopefully we can figure out a way for us to communicate, because open lines of communication are key to children's success. Yes. All right, friends, that's it for Roston Reviews this week. I hope you have a great 3-day weekend. To all our Jewish friends, have a wonderful and sweet new year. The Rostons are going to be eating brisket, baby, and it's going to be awesome. Awesome. And as always, remember, when you walk through that door on Tuesday, you better come with 110%, because you know Roston is coming with the heat on Tuesday in social studies and every day. I love y'all. Have a great weekend. Peace be with you and with you. Roston out.